to address all the issues that are so painful and confusing as she moves from a life involving us to one created around me. You'll identify with Jude's personal story as she confronts her husband's infidelity and the shock and dismay that she was forced to endure. You'll recognize the questions she must confront. Where do I fit? What's my support structure now? Who can I count on for help? Will I have enough money to live? What will my future hold? Jude helps you look back to analyze your marriage so you can better understand what went wrong, what you can learn, and how to come to peace with this painful but necessary transition from the world of a married couple to the world of your own emerging self. You'll be given guided exercises and writing prompts that help you heal at the same time that they guide you through the nitty-gritty activities you must perform to keep your life afloat while you're dealing with confused emotions, painful memories, and longing to have this be over with already. Jude helps bring out your hidden strengths and stands beside you as you own them, develop them, and express them more fully in your life. She helps you deal with the inevitable setbacks that can derail a person when they feel, finally, I've got it figured out and I'm home free. But you are hit with another one of life's realities, and you are forced to go deeper to find hidden sources of courage you never knew you had. When you begin this journey, it is hard to imagine that you will ever achieve post-divorce bliss. But Jude has helped hundreds of women to do just that. I can't think of anyone I know who can give you the support you need to come through divorce a stronger, more loving person than Jude Walsh. So, jump in and enjoy the ride. Jed Diamond, Ph.D., author, My Distant Dad, Healing the Family Father Wound, The Enlightened Marriage, The 5 Transformative Stages of Relationship and Why the Best is Still to Come, and Surviving Male Menopause, A Guide for Women and Men. Introduction. This is not the life I ordered. Divorce after a long marriage comes as a shock, disconnecting two people who have been together for most of a lifetime. Some partners accept it easily and move on quickly. Others are blindsided, devastated, deeply wounded. If you are among those, this book is for you. Divorce is common in the United States. Current statistics estimate 40% of first marriages, 60% of second marriages, and a whopping 70% of third marriages end in divorce. Yet most of us believe when we marry that our marriage will last forever. The longer we are married, the more convinced of this we become. When we say divorce, we usually mean the legal dissolution of a marriage. That is one definition, one that is nice, tidy, and devoid of emotion or feeling. A simple legal transaction. Divorce is also defined as a separation between things which were or ought to be connected, to separate or dissociate from something else. It is the second definition that can bring us to our knees. If betrayal is involved, the wound is particularly deep. How, after all these years together, could this happen? Especially at a time when we have raised our children or built our careers and now have the time to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Did all those years of working together to get here mean nothing? Were we married to strangers? It can feel that way. It is understandable to refuse to accept this sea change in your life, to believe that it is an aberration, a glitch in an otherwise solid relationship. It is understandable to want to fight to heal the marriage. It is understandable to nurture the hope that your partner will come to his senses, realize what is being destroyed, and do the work necessary to heal and rebuild. When that doesn't happen, when he walks away from the marriage, when your touchstone is no longer yours, when your wealth is suddenly divided, when you are suddenly on your own after a lifetime of together, the trauma can devastate even the strongest among us. Sometimes we forget how strong we are. We forget how precious and valuable we are. We might lose track of what we gave, what we sacrificed to get to this point. A sacred, not just a legal, contract has been violated.